Hi guys, it's yours truly here.
Hey subscribers, it's Ethan here.
As you guys can tell, I had a little bit of a different logo today for today's thumbnail. Because in about 2 days, it's my birthday. Oh yeah, I cannot wait. We'll talk about my birthday plans a little bit later. But as you also can tell by the thumbnail, Ethan and in case you didn't see the tweet, had just finally, for the first time, beaten Final Fantasy VII Remake on hard mode, and it is his first technical platinum. We say technical because Ethan's beat Batman, the Telltale series beforehand, and that was an easy platinum. But technically, since it's an interactive story somewhat, it doesn't technically count.
Yeah, we only have like 2 of the Telltale Batman games, like the first Telltale Batman, and the other one is Telltale Batman Evil Within. So that's what MC meant.
Yeah, so technically those don't count.
Not only that, another one I platinum what he meant to is I platinum all 3 of the Spyro Reginite trilogy games, but he also doesn't technically. That's what you guys will get the point.
Yeah. Yeah, but that was for Ethan and first game. I'm just checking to make sure that our chat's up and running.
Right.
But yeah, so definitely very exciting news on our end.
Yup. So before we go over my expressions about hard mode in Final Fantasy VII Remake completing the Platinum Trophy, we go over what we want to go over first. If I give you my expression about hard mode.
Okay, so first of all, like I said, Ethan's going to be talking about hard mode. The second thing we're going to be going over is birthday plans, which means what I'm going to be doing for my big birthday on this Wednesday, which is very exciting.
Oh, yeah. So, before we do that, guys, actually it would be better if, to show you guys real quick, what will be easier is through my phone. I have my TV in my end that shows the Platinum Trophy up, but I guess it'll be easier. I just show you through my phone and show you the Platinum Trophy while I'm at it.
Yeah, I think that would be a lot easier so I don't have to move my laptop.
That's what I might have to do, guys. Alright, this is perfect. Alright, guys. As you see, if you guys think like you go, hey, is that true? There's the proof.
Here you go, directly from the official PlayStation app itself.
That right there shows the proof that I platinumed the game. Oh man, I'll tell you this, guys. I'll say this though. I thought at first that hard mode is supposed to be like so harder than the rest of the games that I thought, okay, before we get to my expressions first, I'll say this. Guys, before I started the hard mode in Final Fantasy VII Remake, MC here he thinks that I won't be able to pass through hard mode because it's so intense.
Never mind. Still, in fairness to me, you gotta give me one thing. I was only worried because of the whole Dark Souls 3 stream that happened. Don't ask. You guys don't want to know. If you do want to know, it's on our channel. But anyways, wait. So yeah, I guess I ended up eating my words this time. But don't get cocky, mister. Yeah, anyways, so why don't you tell them how you felt?
Okay, so let's do one thing though, guys. Let's just say this. While I was playing through hard mode, I thought at first, okay, so the few first chapters, I can explain shortly. I'm not going to do like spoilers or stuff, I'll just say a couple things. One, right in the beginning of the chapters, it depends how you do with level up your materia, get your characters up to level 50. If you do that, that's going to make things easier for you. And also, if you get to the certain boss right around, I guess I wouldn't mind just say a chapter number. If you get up to chapter 9, that's going to throw you off in hard mode. Just don't be aware, guys. It's going to throw you off. And another thing, too, I'll say the third thing real quick. I'll say this, though. On the final chapter in the Final Fantasy VII Remake, I felt like here comes a Xenoblade Chronicles X and a Dark Souls situation all over again. Before I face, you know who. I'm not going to say who, just a spoiler. So I'll just say, you know who, that's it.
Yeah. Although, unlike that attempt, Ethan actually beat this one in one try. Which, honestly, let's be honest here, Ethan got pretty lucky.
Well, I guess Push Square was kind of correct about could be the easy platinum. Actually, they actually got it correct this time. Well, okay, so one thing though, it isn't going to be easy if you don't train yourself to level up your materias, strategize. I'll tell you this, before I started hard mode in that game, I had to have all the time training, level up materias, level up the characters, before I tackle the hard mode.
Yeah, otherwise Ethan's butt would have been whooped pretty much.
Oh man, guys, I can't believe it. I'm just so speechless right now.
Yeah, like I said, now before you guys think, maybe then Ethan's ready for a Cold Vein and stuff. Let's not jump there. Cold Vein is a totally different beast. We don't know how Bernard Namco's gonna make it for him.
Yeah.
And if Soul Calibur 4 Star Killer kills anything to go by, somebody tells me it's not gonna be easy.
Yeah, I'll tell you this though, Square Enix, unfortunately, I'm one of those people out there that I was able to conquer your hardest mode in the Final Fantasy games. One of them, I said.
Yeah, just one of them. He's not gonna bite his tongue on probably the other hard modes, but for this one, yeah, we will see. Now you're probably wondering what Ethan Ent's next goal is. Well, off screen and on screen, you guys have known that I've been working on a brand new series while I'm cleaning up the channel called MusicClues Tries, which is basically me playing games that I've heard of, or have never heard of, or have had interest in trying because it's very popular, but I just don't feel like it. It's different from library live streams and loans because that series is basically stuff that me and Ethan know we want to try, but unsure of how much it is because of the price point being a little bit higher than we're comfortable with.
Yes.
Hey, Joshua!
Hey, you're just tuning into one of the greatest live streams we're going on right now. Quick summary so far of what Ethan means. Ethan just platinum Final Fantasy VII hard mode, which I honestly see if this is what Square Enix can come up nowadays in terms of hard mode. Ethan just pretty much swept it up like a broom and tossed it in the trash. Oh, you know what? I'll tell you something though. I thought at first it's supposed to be harder, just like I had to play Final Awakening Lunatic mode, and unfortunately, that's not a lunatic mode hard, unfortunately.
Now, Cold Vein! That's a different story.
Well, okay, maybe once I get the game, maybe I'll try to beat it one way or another, but...
no pushing. But yeah, so, now what was I talking about?
You were talking about the new series you're...
Oh, yeah. So you guys have seen the new series, MusicClues Tries, where I basically have tried games that I never played or never heard of. Different from Library Loans, where me and Ethan play games, but we want to play these games for sure. We just haven't had the money or the time.
Right.
But this is using the services that Microsoft and Sony have provided us, which is PlayStation Now, Xbox Game Pass, and of course, EA Access, which is now available on PlayStation as well. So now mainly most of these are on PlayStation, so just a small heads up, but a good chunk of them are also on Xbox. Thanks to both EA Access and Game Pass combined, I have a good chunk, and I actually have a checklist of what to go down, and Ethan does too. But occasionally we will make small exceptions for games that each other has not tried before but love. One of those games is Final Fantasy 13, which I have recorded about an hour's worth of gameplay for. Now, anytime that Ethan tries a game that I also try, it will be considered a bonus part for MusicClues tries. Basically, MusicClues tries featuring Ethan and. So Final Fantasy 13, all 3 parts. Ethan is interested in, and he played the first part. He likes it, so that is definitely his next goal.
Yup.
The problem is
there is one little problem though.
Ethan probably does not feel comfortable because Xbox is not his main system like me. And the only other way to play the game is on the PlayStation 3, which I do own, but it's about $39, I believe, still on the PlayStation Store because the store is still up.
Well, okay, so there's a good news though. Well, when I actually did some recordings of Final Fantasy 13, don't worry, that is okay to spell it out for you guys.
Yeah.
That I was gonna say one thing though. My expression about trying that game the first time, I thought it was supposed to be complicated at first with those battle system mechanics. I thought it was supposed to be complicated at first. And then after a few more tries later, I was like, I gotta get to know this.
The only reason why Ethan thought it was complicated is because at first glance it looks like it's complicated. But having hands-on experience before him, I know for a fact that the system is not all that complicated. It's actually fairly easy if you get used to it.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. When you guys look at it at first, it is a little complicated at first. And then once you touch it, feel the game, if you know what you're doing, you go, oh, I thought it was supposed to be complicated at first.
The only reason why people have said that Final Fantasy 15 isn't great is because of the story, which is a totally not a factor into opinions on the game. But from what I have personally played, I love it. That's why Lightning is one of my favorite characters in the series, right next to Tifa. Don't worry. Yeah. So 13 is his next one. The only problem is because we might get back to work by May. There might be a good chance that Ethan might not be able to beat 2 Final Fantasy games in one sitting.
Well, I might be able to beat just maybe the first part of it, but I don't think I'll get to the second part and the Lightning Returns. I can see myself putting the goal, beat Final Fantasy 13 Part 1. He meant 2 and 3 Lightning Returns. That's what he meant.
So there's a good chance of that not happening, but yeah. So just a small heads up, that is Ethan's next goal. In the meantime, though, while he waited for his PlayStation 3 copy to get delivered, since it's gonna take a while, he's got to be playing some more games that he's been trying. So, speaking of tries, I guess while we're here, we should go down the list of what games we have recently tried. Now, the ratings that we have for these games for MusicClues tries, or MusicClues tries for Ethan N. Basically, if it's a thumbs up, that means it's either going to get a full MusicClues plays video later once I watch a walkthrough of it, or I plan to totally buy this game down the road. Well, depending on the game, of course.
Yes.
If it gets a middle one, it means I need maybe another elaborate load stream, or I need to play it a little bit more. And if it's And if I get a thumbs down, you obviously know what that means. I'm not touching.
Means no go. No go, 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 go.
Yeah, so definitely. But yeah. So I actually have a good chunk of stuff I haven't uploaded yet because unfortunately the internet connection at the moment is acting kind of wonky. But I have gone down a whole list of games. So here are my reviews of them. And Ethan has a list too, but he hasn't tried as much as me because at the time he was really gliding off Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Oh, that's what happens. You guys committed. If you guys committed and wanted to beat the hard mode and get a platinum trophy, you have to commit to actually do it. Instead of just go have another time. It's okay to take breaks there and there. That's my advice. You can take breaks. It's okay. I've done that myself.
All right. So, Marvel Spider-Man. Well, yeah. Basically, it's like a rating playthrough to see what kind of games are available on these services. This way, that fans who are skeptical to try PlayStation Now or Game Pass, they know what kind of quality games there are. Now, obviously, a good chunk of the Game Pass games that I have played, I played off screen or I've already covered on the channel. So no worries.
Yep.
But if anybody's still unsure, hey, that's what I'm here for. So yeah, that's basically it's also a good way to expand my horizon outside of what I usually play. So
right.
Yeah. So Marvel Spider-Man, obviously it gets a thumbs up. It's definitely one I'm gonna play later for sure. Sure, I'll buy it myself or Ethan gets it for me, but it's gonna get a full MusicClues plays video.
Folks, and if those of you are wondering, did I beat the game? Yes, I did. If you talk about DLC, nuh-uh. I dropped out after beating the Marvel Spider-Man from Zoniac Games after I beat the game.
Yeah, but maybe at one point he'll go back to it.
Yeah, maybe I'll see what's going on, but for the time being, not right now.
Astro Coaster, which is a realistic racing game.
Wah, wah, wah.
I'm sorry, but I'll still say this for sure. Forza is definitely the better racer. Sheesh. It sucked so badly that I almost wanted to throw my PlayStation controller out the window.
Oh, that's kind of bad, guys.
Blaze Rush, which is a demolition racing game of sorts. Definitely worth my time. I'm gonna get a full MusicClues plays video later once I get more hands on with this game. But yeah. MX vs ATV Alive.
Wah, wah, wah. Again.
And I honestly thought at the same time that MX Reflex versus ATV Reflex was the game. Nah, I scratched my opinion. MX vs ATV Alive is the worst game. It doesn't even have a career mode.
Which is so sad, if you ask me, guys.
Seriously. Nitro Blasters Z.
Wah, wah, wah. Triple.
There's not that many fighting games on PlayStation Now. I'm going to be honest with you right now, so expect to buy most of the good ones. But I will say this. If you think that one's worth your time, it is not worth your time.
No way, Jose, everybody.
The fighting game controls are absolutely tremendous. The characters, not the personalities themselves, they look cool. But the characters are kind of garbage in terms of movesets. So, yeah.
Oh, yeah. This is not the only time that I've been through for another game that I regret trying. But I'll tell you once MC's done with his list.
So F1 Racing Stars. Bang Bang Racing. I forgot. Bang Bang Racing. Yeah, that one wasn't it. Wow. That one wasn't even worth a video alone. a video alone. Yeah, it was that bad.
That's sad. Well, that'll be fourth time if you ask me.
So definitely not up even with touching. F1 Race Stars. Definitely worth trying. Yeah, you could call it a bit of a Mario Kart clone, but not really. Really, it's actually pretty fun. Now for those who are wondering what F1 is, it's another style. It's another style of racing sport, similar to NASCAR per se.
Mm-hmm.
And F1 fans, if you see this video and hear this, please do not bash me. I appreciate it. I do have F1 2019 planned on my list to play later for MusicClues try, so definitely checking that out. Laws of Shadows 1 and 2, that is coming up fairly soon for MusicClues tries. This is a Castlevania game, and both of them are 3D action games. Mm-hmm. I don't know what the first one is based off of really, but I do know the second one has Dracula, and you play as him for the game.
Yep. It's
a very interesting game to say the least. I don't know too much about Castlevania personally because I'm not a Castlevania holic like pal Jade, but it is definitely worth a look into.
Indeed.
Yes, as in Formula One.
It's all good, man. We're all learning. I don't blame you, man.
Yeah, so by F1 I mean Formula One, which is totally cool. A lot of people actually call it F1 to be honest. So yeah, but yeah, definitely worth. Both of them are definitely worth taking a look into. So they got a thumbs up for me. Fuel Overdrive. I love the story, but absolutely terrible gameplay.
Wah, wah, wah.
I'm sorry. Maybe if it were much similar to a couple other racing games, I give it my time. But yeah, no. I'm sorry. Now the Hot Shot Golf games, and that actually is going to cross over into my birthday plans a little bit later, but we'll get to that when we get to that.
Yes.
So of this series, but previously Hot Shot Golf, there's 2 games, Out of Bounds and World Invitational. I have tried both that are available on PlayStation now, and they are. There's lag. Whoops. Can't really help that, JR, unfortunately. I already said this earlier, but my internet connection's on a bit of a slowdown, so I apologize if it's lag.
And yes, if you are wondering, did I cover the Final Fantasy hard mode remake hard mode expressions? I already taken care of that, unfortunately.
So yeah, kind of a little late there, but nonetheless, continuing. Both games definitely worth a look into. I will get them for PlayStation 3 when I can. Yeah. Now, anybody who's played NBA Playgrounds previously on Switch or other consoles probably knows that those games are hot garbage. First one was kind of hot garbage.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And Ethan has tried it as well, and he can back me up on this one.
Oh yeah, NBA Playgrounds. Okay, so we both thought at first it were a great game. It was a great game, but then we look back, we're just like, what? How is it that bad?
But NBA 2K, now don't panic. I know I said 2K. Playgrounds 2, they gets my thumbs up. It is actually much better than the first one.
Yeah,
shockingly.
Indeed.
And this came out 2 years ago. In fact, it's the 2-year anniversary of this game. So interesting.
Yes.
I will say I need a little bit more time, but but I did just post my pod for that today, and if you haven't already taken a look at it, I got pretty close with some matches. While Ethan was playing on Final Fantasy 7, I did that recording, so he can back me up on that one.
Absolutely. I was able to take a snippet looking how he's doing, and he has trouble catching up the team, but I'm pretty sure that he's learning from the first one, so it's all good.
Yeah. So definitely worth your time if you've been skeptical to try that one.
Right.
Hot Shot Tennis. Okay. I'm going to be honest with myself. It is a great game, but it's clear that Mario Tennis Aces, the previous Mario Tennis games I'm a little too used to, because I ended up sucking real bad.
Well, that is a PlayStation 2 classic, if I'm not mistaken.
Correct.
Yeah, that one, I wouldn't know back in the past, but that is good to know.
So it's not me. When you see the gameplay for that one, it's not just it's because I completely suck at this one, and I barely won.
Right.
Okay. So Control. I heard about this from Awesome Games, which happened earlier this year. And honestly, I gotta say I loved how it looked during the speedrun. So I decided when it finally came to PlayStation Now, I give it a whirl, and honestly, it's one of those games where I'm just gonna play through the game first and understand the story later, because it's kind of confusing.
Oh, it happened to me in several games, like, no offense, EA and BioWare. One game particularly that brings up the example is Album, unfortunately, because that is one of the story and the narrative kind of went mixed on me. It's like I can't even understand the story myself.
Yep. Okay. And yeah. But Control is definitely one I will check out. So yeah, it got me 505 games and developers of the game. I'll buy when I can, that is.
Yeah, when you can, folks.
Now Knights of Azlu 1 and 2. That was the first MusicClues tries videos you guys saw me post. Definitely worth looking into. Definitely great games. But obviously I'll play them in order to understand the story. But great combat, another great Gust and Kumio Tecmo game set. So yeah. And it's not on this list, but I also covered Gravity Rush, a very underrated series from what I've heard of games. And honestly, I gotta say, it's kind of a shame that Sony didn't really market this one. Those two are actually wonderful.
Indeed.
So, so far, in terms of what I've covered in terms of PlayStation Now value, at least my personal opinion, you're not really getting a good amount of games for your buck. I mean, you're getting a whole bunch of action and racing games, which is fine, but at the same time, I'm also feeling like you're not really getting all that much quality, because some of these, no offense, shovelware.
Ouch, that hurts.
In fact, out of all these titles, a good chunk outside of Spider-Man, of course, I have also seen be available on Xbox 360 previously, or Xbox One if we're talking both Control and NBA Playgrounds 2. Ooh, and I want specifics out of beta for that game, so yeah, I want to play the rest I have on my list before I can completely come to a conclusion on this service, but so far, not really.
Yep.
Now, in terms of Xbox Game Pass, I've only covered a small amount of Game Pass games, but what I have played are the other games, a little bit of them. 2 Point Hospital and Untitled Goose Game. That one's going to be a very small one, so I'm calling that a MusicClues Tries Mini. In terms of those games, Ori is definitely worth checking out. Oh my gosh, I love the intro to 2 Point Hospital. It's a Sega game, by the way. Yeah, shocker. 2 Point Hospital is actually a Sega game. Even didn't know that.
Oh, because at first I didn't even hear about this game, and Sega didn't even mention about it, or anybody in the fan base didn't mention it. Oh, no wonder.
Sega's mentioned it several times. I don't know what you don't pay attention to.
Excuse me, man. I'm not like a a nerd like you.
I don't know. But yeah, it is definitely a great game. But like Ethan's type, I would not recommend it if you're not into simulation. But it is funny. The other games. Oh man, my heart. I can't. Just makes me want to cry.
Oh boy.
But in terms of actual gameplay, definitely worth checking out. It reminds me of they Blob a little bit. It's specific to DS, the Blob 2DS. But yeah, definitely worth checking out if you haven't already.
Indeed.
An Untitled Goose Game. Well, I gotta say, it lives up to its name pretty much.
Of course it does.
I'm definitely gonna be playing that one more before it leaves Game Pass.
Right.
I only do a little snippet of it, but it is gonna get a full MusicClues plays video once I watch a walkthrough of that one to know what to do. So yeah. Now EA Access, I've only tried 3 games so far, and that would be Black, Skate Free, and Bejeweled 2 and 3. Bejeweled 2 and 3 are sequels to the famous PC game Bejeweled by PopCap. And I gotta say, while I like 2, 3 is better. So much more fun. And honestly, I just love the aesthetic and the music. Music is just a little bit better than that one. So, yeah. As for Black, definitely worth checking out, but it's clear I kinda suck at military shooters. That's more of Ethan's category, and he got farther than me. So when his video goes up for that just a warning.
Yup, and of course, I'll mention my own end later. I'll say this though. I have a friend in real life, I'm not gonna mention who, introduced me to this game and wanted to try this game. When I looked at the gameplay, I'll say it now. I admit it. I say that game beats out my classic Call of Duty game I loved in the past. And I'm honest this time.
Yep. And Skate Free. Now again, this is one of those videos where you'll see me constantly struggle because I don't play that many skateboard games. Nor that many nowadays. So yeah, but it actually is a pretty decent game. Ethan did 10 times better than me. Again.
Well, then again, I did watch my other friend, not the friend I mentioned to you guys earlier. It's back into my childhood memories that kind of helped me, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
It just magically happened.
Yeah, so definitely. So in terms of EA Access Game Pass, you're getting a little bit more for your buck, but that's... Hey, Allison! Oh, sure, JR, totally. I'm open for recommendations. Just know that any recommendations that aren't available on the free services will probably be taking a bit of a backseat until me and Ethan can afford them. So, yeah. What game do you recommend?
Anything?
Yeah. All right. So Ethan's actually tried a good chunk of games. So let me just get up.
Excuse us about the what thing just came on. Excuse us about that.
Yeah. My Alexa's right in front of me, and I'm not sure if you can see right behind Ethan, but my Google Home Mini is actually in the back.
Somewhere over there. It's hard to say. But let's just say this. Sometimes we accidentally say something and then just boop, boop, just came up like that. But anyway, just forget what you just hear.
All right, so obviously I already talked about Final Fantasy 13. So the next one Ethan tried was Blair Witch.
All right, so my expressions about the game, I'll be honest with you guys, it's a good game, it's a great game, but I have trouble getting through and understand how this goes from the start. But other than that, I'm pretty sure I still like the game.
Yeah. Now, I was meaning to have even played Batman Arkham City. Yeah, we have been playing a lot of video games lately.
Yeah, we're just going over the games that we tried lately.
All right. But yeah. So Bob Witch is definitely one that Ethan will look into buying later, but for the time being, yeah, patience. Now I was gonna have Ethan play Batman Arkham City, but I didn't have that one installed on my Xbox, so he had to try Batman Arkham Knight instead.
But my expression about the game, OMG. I should have played it in the past. That game is so good. Okay, I don't know what to say about between Batman versus Spider-Man, but I'll wait until I play all the way through if I have a chance.
Yeah. So hold your thoughts on that one.
That's
Okay.
what I was going to say.
Okay, so I haven't played this yet, but Ethan played the new Power Rangers fighting game that just recently came out, and if you want to know his opinion...
Oh, guys, you want to know something? It's hot garbage. To the point that I wish that game doesn't exist. And the controls, they're just so easy. It's like, it's not even as complicated like and Street Fighter. It doesn't have all those nice combo hits. I mean, it has some combos, but that's not what I'm talking about. So, no offense to that, but it's way worse than the other fighting games that we mentioned earlier in the channel. Like, some of the, I think it was a one certain BlazBlue game. I forget which one. There's other ones. Oh, it's even worse than Tekken 7, in my opinion. It's even worse than that.
Super Monkey Ball? Easy, Allison. I'm saving Super Monkey Ball for a later time in the summer. You could say it's part of our Go Gamers Digital Summer. But I'll get to that later.
So, you guys will get what I'm talking about.
But yeah, so... in Ethan's opinion, Dodger like the plague, but you'll have to wait for mine in a little while. Now, I saw Ethan playing this off screen a lot. He was playing Paintball 2.
Oh, I'll tell you guys, let's say this. Definitely becoming one of my favorite games, man. Okay, I'm speechless. I should have played it in the past, but it was on the PlayStation 3 console, unfortunately.
Oculus Laugh. You know, actually, and now that you mention it, JR, Ethan was actually going to check that out for one of his videos.
Which one was that?
Oculus Laugh.
Oh, that one?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, so I'll say this though, guys. That game is one of my favorites. But it is one of the underrated games. Sometimes underrated games are not as terrible as you think, guys. And those of you in the hardcore gamers, like, I don't know, some specific ones like Sony fanboys, thinking the underrated games are not the best. Not to this gamer. I think it's far great than you think.
Easy. Okay. Now, Ethan finally got some hands-on time with Phantasy Star Online 2. Although it still was Xbox, sadly, since no PlayStation 4 version has been announced, and that's probably wise to wait anyways. But Ethan can finally give his full expression to what he thinks of the game.
I'll be honest with you guys. It is one of those games out there that I'll definitely play later. But for the time being, I still need to get used to the game. But I noticed the game is really good. And it also has an anime, just to keep that in mind, everybody.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Huh? What's up?
Oh, yeah, actually, that one was actually going to be, is actually on my list of games to try. So I will be playing Mirror's Edge. But to save myself some streaming trouble, I will be playing it on Xbox because it's on EA Access over there, so.
Yeah, just okay, guys, to throw in your recommendations. It's all good.
Just know that if it's not available on Game Pass or EA Access or PlayStation Now, me and Ethan might not get around to it, so it might even become a library live streams and loans video instead of a Ethan then tries or MusicClues tries.
Mm-hmm.
But we do take recommendations.
Yep. Okay, so
the next one he tried was Vampire.
Okay, let's do this. Okay. All right. I'll be honest with you guys. It's not one of my favorites, unfortunately. Let's just say I noticed in FPS, it's not as great, guys. It's just not one of those games out there I think it's the best. I just don't see it as one of my favorite games, though, unfortunately. So, let's say it's mediocre to me. It's not as worse, but it's mediocre.
Fair enough. All right. Now, the next one. Ethan did get... Now, we already covered Streets of Rage 4 here on the channel, as I did it the day of launch thanks to Game Pass. But Ethan got hands-on with it too, and here's his opinion on it.
All right, I'll be honest with you guys. Go try it. Go right in and try it. It's one of the good games out there that I like right now. It's a beat-up game. It's one of the good games out there that I really like.
Oh, of course I do. I actually just finished up doing some matchups the other day, and we making a couple old ones, but they're not Sonic related. They're actually related to Pokemon. I had to whisper just in case there were any, you probably know what's been going on in the fan base. I don't want to say it, but you probably have been noticing. So yeah. Okay. Now Ethan's already tried Skate 3, and...
Oh, guys. Man, it's one of those games I love. Okay, I did see that one of those games like that with also my childhood, and I'll be honest with you guys, you mean to try this game. I'm throwing at you means go ahead and try it. It's one of the good games I love.
Again, it's by EA, so looks like EA's getting the second purchase out of Ethan already. How many old games have you played? I'll have to get back to you on that one.
Yeah, we're just going over the games that we tried, and don't worry, we could just count up like how many those retro-ish classics games. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah. But yeah. Okay, next one. And the final one, and J-Out, if you're still here, you might want to hear this, is Halo 5.
All right. Okay, so before I go to express one thing, though, story, I'm holding my breath for now, but you're okay right now. But there's one thing, though, so if you're talking about multiplayer, you're safe. I don't know about that yet. If you're talking about the story and the certain things in the game, actually, I kind of like it for just the way it looks so far. I played a little bit. The guns looks unique. There's some uniqueness in there. So I don't think it's that bad. But other than that, you're lucky not to worry about hearing me about the story and stuff. Well, story, multiplayer stuff. No worries on that.
Oh, he said no. Good luck to you. Oh yeah. We'll get to talking about birthday plans in a minute here. Yeah. So those are all the games that we've tried so far for the series, and we got plenty more recorded that I haven't shown yet. So stay clear for that. So my birthday plans. The next thing we're going to talk about. So just now, as an early birthday present, Ethan just handed me a new game for the PlayStation. Well, technically not new, but it's new to me. Because he saw me enjoy every Hot Shot Golf World Invitational, Alpha 2, I like those more. No worries about that, JR. Thank you for the offer, but if we could just try it through Game Pass.
Well, what game was that?
Halo 5.
Oh, actually, I already tried the game, a bit of it. I tell you this now. It's so far, it's good on the way.
He heard you from previously.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
But yeah. Here I have Game Pass, which has all Microsoft exclusives. So, thank you for the offer, but yeah, no. But yeah. So, Ethan bought me Everyone's Golf for PlayStation 4, and on my birthday, I plan to do a whole hour stream of me playing Everyone's Golf. Now, Ethan, also, I told Ethan to get me 2 games for PlayStation 4.
Well, one of them has already been exposed, so that one you just mentioned to you, that's already been exposed.
But the other one, I won't even know until the latest tomorrow night. So
yeah, so don't expect tonight, everybody. Don't expect tonight. Just expect sometime around, or more than likely, tomorrow night. So
yeah, so I won't know. But I also plan after that stream to do that. And
he will definitely tweet you out about that.
Oh, he asked if you wanted to borrow the game.
What game is that?
Okay,
maybe I'll consider it. But right now, okay, we'll see if we can work this out.
Yeah, totally, dude, totally. Yeah. So definitely plan to do some streaming on that day. Also, that same day, I will be putting up two more Dual Mix videos for the Pokemon series.
I think Addison already said something. What?
Wii Sports Resort? I wish, but we've already played that one.
Well, okay. So let's mention this. Let's say this again one more time, guys. This is all about we try something on the PlayStation Now and Game Pass for Xbox. We're not talking about only Nintendo games, but you can throw some in there. But we're just going to tell you, if you mention the game that you already mentioned, we'll tell you, but don't expect it. We try all the Nintendo games and just staring aside.
And because me and Ethan have... Oh, he said you could have it for free.
Oh, all right.
Well, that's awesome. That's honest. All right, JR. Well, when we can meet up someday after this whole virus thing is over, we'll try to get over to your house so Ethan can borrow a copy of that. Then he can play it in his off time.
Yep. So I'll tell you this now. Okay. So yeah.
Yeah, but that's what my plans are.
Oh no. It's okay, man. It's all good. You didn't mean to. It's all good, man.
But I will say this once more. Me and Ethan have played a good chunk of our games on the Wii. So, most of the popular titles such as Super Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 and Wii Sports, both that one and Wii Sport, we have played. So, yeah. Just a heads up.
Yup.
And that goes double for any Wii U games. Well, except for indies. And, well, most Switch games. I'm pretty sure there's a couple we missed, but actually, probably a lot more than that. But
yup.
Even then, yeah. So yeah, 2 live streams, 2 dual mixes, and of course, the Assassin's Creed games.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I could throw something in there with my own end, but I'll tell you this, guys. Let's just go ahead and tell them about revealed the new Assassin's Creed game.
Yeah, so the new Assassin's Creed game has been the Sega Mega Collection. I actually have not played that one. I'll take a look into it. But yeah, one of the Assassin's Creed games. I actually own the original Assassin's Creed thanks to Xbox Live Gold. Having it for games for gold ones. So I have the original, but we actually haven't played too much Assassin's Creed. And this next one is coming to both Xbox One and PlayStation 4 and Xbox Series X and PlayStation 5. So it will definitely be one to purchase. If not for our current day systems, I'll get it later on.
I'll be honest with you guys. When I first saw the trailer of the game, I was like, "This is me and my expression." Congrats, Ubisoft. Now you got maybe a possible chance of first purchase or looking to type games. So, yeah.
Yeah, we'll keep you up to date on that. But yeah, so those are my birthday plans. 2 live streams, 2 dual mixes. Maybe if I can find a way to work around it, tomorrow I'll try to live stream on my personal channel. Repeat, my personal channel. channel. I'll leave it on my Twitter. I'll leave it on Twitter later if I decide to do it. For the upcoming Xbox Series X look into on Xbox on Inside Xbox, which is coming up the day after my birthday. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I'm super excited. Yeah. So that is pretty much it.
Oh, you know what? There are several other games that I should mention to you. I did try too, but they're off screen though.
Yeah. Well, we don't want to go too far because we're almost at an hour.
That's true.
Yeah. We'll talk about those more probably in May Culture Capture, which is gonna be honestly pretty quiet from the sounds of it. So don't expect too much news this month. Although with the Summer Fest games happening, you never know.
Yeah, indeed.
Yeah. So that is all for now. I will update you guys on our community tablet on any other upcoming things coming up. Oh. Assassin's Creed Enzo Collection. Okay.
Oh, yeah. I heard of it for sure.
Okay, we'll look into those. Yeah. So definitely, we're gonna look into the other games. If you have any recommendations, let us know.
Yup.
All right, that's all for now. This is yours truly, Moot Birthday MusicClues.
This is Ethan signing out.
And y'all have a nice
gaming day. Take care, everybody.